Although Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever exited early in the first round of the playoffs, the excitement surrounding her as a generational talent hasn't diminished. In fact, her absence has been tied to a decline in WNBA ratings, keeping her in the spotlight. With Caitlin Clark, you find yourself watching the league as well, said Stephen A. Smith, who has been an outspoken supporter of the Fever rookie. With her impact on playoff ratings clear, he couldn't help but take a shot at one of her frequent critics, Sheryl Swoopes. Recently, ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith discussed the significant drop in WNBA ratings on his YouTube channel after Clark's departure from the playoffs. He acknowledged that while the Liberty vs. Aces matchup had decent viewership, it still fell short of the numbers generated when Clark faced the Sun. Smith didn't mince words, calling Clark the league's golden goose. He also stirred controversy by referring to past criticisms from Sheryl Swoopes regarding Clark's performance. Caitlin Clark is the golden goose. Some people, not most or all, spent time resenting her for that. Sheryl Swoopes was one of those people. Just say what you truly feel, Smith remarked. This isn't the first time Smith has challenged the WNBA legend for not giving Clark the credit he feels she deserves.
Leader,
Sheryl Swoopes,
one of the top
take
leading
notes.
scorers after the
You're not
Olympic
playing
Games.
anymore.
Claimed the allure, she put on the show,
the marketing and everything
validating
else with it,
all
that they
the
richly deserve.
attention she was receiving. And there are very few people, but there are some out there who resent the fact that this young white girl, if folks were more receptive, came out there and did her thing.
You're a Hall of Famer, a champion, and a basketball savant. You know good and well you had no business talking about the Indiana Fever without mentioning Caitlin Clark, Smith had said, after the former Houston Comets star omitted Clark's name while discussing the Fever's progress in August. The exchange led to a public spat on social media, with Swoopes calling Smith a coward and expressing her willingness to appear on his show to discuss the matter further, though nothing came of it. It's hard to ignore that Swoopes has consistently downplayed Clark's influence. Back in July, she made waves by suggesting that the Fever's playoff chances wouldn't be impacted by Clark's presence, instead focusing on the performance of Katie Lou Samuelson. While Swoopes has openly praised other rookies, such as Clark's rivals Angel Reese and Rickea Jackson of the Los Angeles Sparks, her recognition of Clark's talent has been noticeably limited. Although Smith took aim at Swoopes, he seems confident in his earlier predictions about Clark's influence on the league. The WNBA playoffs recently gained attention, especially after Game 1 between the Liberty and the Aces set a semifinal viewership record. Despite the excitement, the ratings still fell short compared to Clark's final playoff game. According to Nielsen, the semifinal attracted 929,000 viewers and peaked at 1.2 million, making it the most-watched semifinal in 22 years. However, Clark's last playoff appearance drew a remarkable 2.54 million viewers, a figure that far surpassed the recent semifinal record. While this number may have surprised some, it certainly didn't surprise Stephen A. Smith, who has been vocal about Clark's importance to the league, claiming she's a key reason fans are tuning in. Following the Fever's playoff exit, media outlets, including ESPN, highlighted Caitlin Clark's impressive rookie season. A notable segment compared her WNBA achievements to those of icons like Simone Biles and Serena Williams, sparking debate about whether it's fair to place her alongside such legends. However, ESPN analyst Smith defended her inclusion in this conversation, arguing that, like Biles and Williams, Clark has drawn significant attention to her sport, making fans eager to watch her. With Serena, you watched her. With Simone Biles, you watched her. Caitlin Clark got you watching the league, not just her. You wanted to see who she'd go up against next, Smith said. True to his predictions, Caitlin Clark's absence is becoming more apparent, as WNBA ratings have noticeably dropped since the Fever's elimination. Once again bringing up Sheryl Swoopes' past remarks, it seems another clash between the two might be on the horizon.